Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the farm. Don't know if you can tell from just this view, but we have got our piglets moved. They were just on the other side of that fence over there yesterday, and it is time for them to move. The grass definitely is greener on this side. There's not a ton of it, but we did get a little bit of rain, and it made for some nice grass for these pigs. Not a ton, but better than they were, and that's just the time of year that we are in. We obviously are not getting a lot of new grass, but it is beautiful today. You would not think it's the middle of November by being outside today, but they have been having a blast in this new spot. You can see they have turned it up just a little bit here. People that tell you their pigs don't root, it's not true. Normally it's our littler ones that will do it. And this time of year too, it's a little bit wet since we got this rain, and they're just turning it to get some roots down there at the bottom and just enjoying where they're at. But that is okay. It's definitely not as much as, look at this guy. Definitely not as much rooting as a normal pig. These guys are just turning that soil over to get those roots underneath, but always a good time to get them moved, no matter what time of year it is. We normally have them stay a little bit longer in these spots, and we'll just clean up manure just because there's not much to move them to. But we're in the process of moving all of the pigs, and they'll probably stay in here a week, 2 weeks, not 100% sure. We just play it by ear. This is the spot that they were just in right next door here. And it's not bad, but definitely a lot of poop and not much green. So when we moved across over here, I think you can see the difference. So it is definitely a nicer area. We've got fresh hay in there for them, and they'll be in here for just a little while, week or two at the most. So they're doing good. Everyone's getting bigger and stronger. How you doing? As one of the littlest cute pigs comes up to us, I talk about getting big. But this is one of Josie's, who was taken off early because Josie wasn't doing good. So they were off about 2 weeks early, maybe a little more, just because Mama was healing up. They were fine. They were eating solid food, so it wasn't an issue. But it's nice when they can get 8 full weeks of Mama's milk and just helps them grow nice. But they're doing well. All the pigs are enjoying this spot for sure. We brought them over yesterday, and they were just continuously eating. They really didn't care about their feed when we brought it out. And you guys have heard these pigs when we bring out their feed. They are excited for that and don't stop squealing until it hits the ground. So we did get another group moved. Let's run back and check those pigs out. Might as well show the area on the walk up here. You can see where they were. This is Henry's pen and where they have gone. And we got Delilah, Henry, Dandelion, and Leonard in here. And it's a little bit smaller spot. We've got 3 fences on it still, 300 feet of fencing. We just kind of made it a funny shape to get out here to this grass, this green that you can see them eating here. How you doing, Leonard? Haven't really showed you too much, but Leonard's getting nice and big, and hopefully soon will be one of our breeders. Are you okay for pets? Or are you not sure about me yet? Can't eat my fingers, but so Leonard's doing good. Pretty boar, nice dark ginger color on him, and we are happy to have him on the farm, hopefully for some future litters. So then we've got, oh, here goes my name game, Delilah. There we go. Delilah, what a pretty picture that is, huh? That green grass. They're going to town, and that is why we moved them over here. And unfortunately, we saw Delilah getting bred yesterday, so don't know what's going on. We've had some issues with our pigs taken, but it just is what it is. I mean, we're not going to get upset about it. It's a little disappointing, but she got bred again, so we marked down that date, and that will put us in early spring if she does take that breeding. So here's Dandelion coming over to see what all the fuss is about. How you doing, Dandy? You just want some pets, see what we're doing? We don't have food, you already ate. Here comes the boar, the big boar in the group. How you doing, Henry? Everything going all right? Henry has turned out to be quite a nice boar. We really like him. He's a little worked up, not too much, but right over here is our pen of females through the woods there, and it's far enough away that he's not going to try and get over there right now. They do respect the fence. I'm not saying they never wouldn't go through the fence, but this is far enough away that we're not having any issues with that. But this spot is awesome. Our little drive-through path is right there, so we can still get around to the other side of the farm to get in there and take care of those pigs. But this was the second group. Jamie and I were working on getting animals moved around yesterday, and we are going to continue that today right over here with the females that we were just talking about. Now, we've got some plans with these ones, so they're not moving, they're normal. Normally we'd move right over here, but we still want to reach this hose, which is coming through the fence right here. And we've got some building we want to do. So, and the grass is greener over here. This is where they were a couple times ago. We're gonna move them back into this spot here today. And it's gonna be super easy because the fence is right there. We're gonna make all lower fences so it's easier to get into for the time being. But all the females will be moving this direction. Hopefully, not sure, we looked up this weed and it's nothing poisonous. Hopefully the pigs enjoy that. We had some burn pits here and that's where that weed is growing. And eventually, in the winter time when everything gets wet, we'll move back up into the woods. But I am going to be building some new pig shelters that are going to be permanent right in between those trees. And then we can rotate the pigs 360 degrees all the way around that shelter. That will be coming up here shortly in a video. But today, we are just working on getting these pigs moved over to this greener grass. They have soiled quite a bit, and most of it is under that pine tree. We'll call that the poopy pine. But we're gonna get them moved right across. Should be an easy move. We've got to run up to the barn and get some shorter fences. We'll probably do 4. I think this has got at least 4 fences on it. Hey Penny, how you doing? How you doing, Penny? There's Willowbane and all the girls. So we'll get them moved across. Let's go grab those fences. All right, it's the best part now, bringing them across. We got our fences meeting at the right spot today, so it's just open up 2 fences and let them in. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. There you go, Peggy. There you go. Come on, pigs. Come on, pigs. Hey, Willow. Hey, Claire. Come on. There's Connie. Here comes Penny. You're going the wrong way. Come on, Betty White. Come on, Josie. All right. We have showed a million moves on this channel, and they never get old. We enjoy doing this. We know the pigs enjoy doing this. I believe that's one of the main reasons why we have very little issues with our animals. They seem to all be healthy. We do worm every 6 months. Sometimes I don't feel like they need it. That's just because we keep them off of their manure. We got to get the piglets in here and everything, but it is going to be good. I mean, like we keep saying, this time of year there's not a whole lot growing, but it's a whole lot better than being on the manure. If you cannot move them, just get in there and clean up the manure and do the best you can. A lot of people don't have the ability to be able to move them. There's some leaves that Willow found off of a small tree that was growing, and they will just come in here and start checking things out. A lot of people ask us about the leaves. How you doing, Betty White? How you doing? A lot of people ask us about leaves on the fence. You can see, oh, good. Let's check this out. These are the weeds. I was wondering if they would clean up. Looks like Connie and Claire think they are gonna be just fine. So that's one reason we chose to move them back into this spot, because these are looking delicious for the pigs anyway. But we were saying the leaves. A lot of people ask us about leaves on fence. We don't notice it really drowning out our fences too bad. And on these fences, the bottom strand is not electrified, so that definitely helps. But the pigs will push and root next to the fence. Here's the bottom. This is the 1024 fence. The bottom strand is not electrified. The rest of them are. Obviously, it's not on. But for the most part, it doesn't seem to drown out the electricity too bad. The biggest thing is being able to keep the chargers in the sun. Fall, winter, we don't have as much sun as obviously in the summer, but we do our best to keep the charger in the sun. The charger was right up there. We're gonna move it right here this time, so I think we'll have plenty of sun for what we need. But all the pigs have found the green now and are enjoying it quite well. As you can see, there's Peggy, Willow, Penny over here. She's got a whole crop to herself, and definitely enjoying it. That's the beauty of keeping these animals moved. But hose is still gonna reach where we need it to reach. That will be easy. We'll get the waters moved over, the piglets moved over, and half of the herd is moved. We've still got a couple pens to move, and we'll be taking care of that this week. That's the problem when you move them all at the same time. They're all ready to move at the same time. So you've got a lot of moving going on at the same time, which is okay. But all the girls are doing well. We will be planning as we start to move out pigs into the farrowing barn. Some of these females will be going back in with boars, and some of them will be first-time mamas. Peggy, actually Peggy, and then there's Claire and Connie, which they'll probably be the summer litters. We probably won't put them in for spring litters. They're still a little bit young. We like to wait 16 to 18 months before we put them in. Peggy's almost 2 years old, but she's a bit smaller than some of our other females. So I guess the only first time mom will probably be Peggy in the spring. We may wait till summer on her as well, but the rest of them are all experienced sows, and they are enjoying this green weed, whatever it is. So anyway, keeping it moved, always a good sign. Haven't been able to have a short sleeve shirt on for a while, so this is nice. I'm sure it's not gonna last long, so we're gonna soak it up while we can and enjoy this weather and remind ourselves how nice it was still in the middle of November when we start to complain in January how cold it is. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Don't forget to make the change, and we'll see you on the next video.